I have bad news and I have worse news. The bad news is the last 48 hours have rendered us 0 for 2 on good movies. Actually, this one is pretty divisive. I didn't like it very much, but we'll get to it. The worst news is I let my stupidity win today. Let me explain. From 1990, this is Cadillac Man, starring Robin Williams and Tim Robbins. Robin Williams is a divorced car salesman who can't stop having sex. He's sleeping with Fran Drescher, and he's sleeping with Lori Petty, amongst others. But we don't see them. Anyway, he really likes sugar babies, but he has like a sweet and low budget, and his job is on the line. He's got one day to sell between like 12 and 17 cars. Otherwise, his sweet and low budget becomes the leftover sugar on the table when you leave the Waffle House. Well, on the last day that he has to sell cars before he gets fired, him and the whole car lot get taken hostage by a guy whose wife works at the car lot, and he's thinking that she's sleeping around, and they basically have to talk him down with some very witty banter, which could have been okay had it not taken like 40 minutes for the crime to actually happen. Up until then, we just know he likes to have sex, which turns out to go nowhere because Lori Petty goes on to become the fashion designer she wants to be. Fran Drescher runs off with her husband, which I mean, good for them, but we're nowhere different than when we started. But witty banter. And if you like that, then we have a winner. I just feel like it took too long to get there. But here's how I let my stupidity win. So the thing is, I picked this movie without reading the description. All I saw was Robin Williams and Tim Robbins, and I was on board, right? Like I like to do, because I don't like to know what's going to happen. That's how I find some of my best and worst stuff. And while we all know and love Robin Williams, and this is nothing against him, he didn't do anything wrong. This entire time in my adult life, up until now, I thought Tim Robbins was Brad Majors in the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Wrong! Do not ask me how I got there. I don't know. Tim Robbins was a dude in Top Gun. Barry Bostwick was Brad Majors. I don't know how I confused the two, but I did. So I spent this entire movie wondering how the hell that was Brad. Because it wasn't Brad. So overall, I was in fact not super enthused for this movie. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10 just because I was bored for most of it. So 4 out of 10. Okay, bye. 2 black Cadillacs driving in a slow parade. Oh shit, now I'm sad.